The 2021 Ford F-150 is an impressive truck with plenty of great features, but like any vehicle, it has its downsides. In this video, we'll talk about some of the disadvantages you should consider before buying one. One of the biggest complaints about the 2021 F-150 is its price. While the base model starts at a reasonable price, higher trims and optional packages can get expensive fast. If you go for the limited trim with all the features, you're looking at a price tag that can compete with some luxury SUVs. And even the mid-tier trims can get pricey if you start adding upgrades like the hybrid engine, premium interior, and tech packages. Another issue is fuel economy. Even though the Power Boost hybrid engine offers better mileage than the standard gas engines, it's still not as fuel efficient as some smaller trucks or diesel options in competitors like the Ram 1500 or Chevy Silverado. Plus, real-world MPG can vary a lot depending on how you drive, especially when towing or hauling heavy loads. Speaking of towing, while the F-150 boasts impressive numbers, some owners have reported that towing with the hybrid model doesn't feel as strong as with the traditional V8 or EcoBoost engines. The hybrid system is great for efficiency, but when you push it to its limits, it might not deliver the same confidence as a non-hybrid powertrain. Another downside is the ride quality, especially on lower trims with basic suspension setups. While higher trims like the King Ranch or Platinum have a more refined feel, base models can feel stiff and bumpy, especially on rough roads. Some competitors like the Ram 1500 offer a smoother ride with their coil spring suspension, whereas the F-150 still uses traditional leaf springs in the rear. Then there's the interior. While Ford made big improvements in tech and materials, lower trims still have a lot of hard plastics, which can feel cheap compared to rivals. The infotainment system is generally good, but some users have reported occasional glitches with the Sync 4 system, especially with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Another thing to consider is Ford's reputation for reliability in recent years. While the F-150 has been a strong seller, some model years have had issues with transmissions and electronics. The 2021 model is still relatively new, but some early reports mention software bugs and minor build quality concerns. It's something to keep in mind, especially if you plan to keep the truck for a long time. Lastly, size can be a downside depending on where you live. The F-150 is a big truck, which can make parking in tight spaces or navigating city streets a challenge. If you don't need all that size, a mid-sized truck might be a better option. So while the 2021 Ford F-150 is an impressive truck with a lot to offer, it's not perfect. High costs, fuel economy concerns, ride quality, and potential reliability issues are things to consider before making a purchase. What do you think? Do these drawbacks matter to you, or do the benefits outweigh them? Let me know in the comments.